I've been using PayPal for years. It's been so long, I can't even remember when I first started using it. But I would have never guessed that using it would increase my revenue. Sounds crazy, right? Hey everyone, I'm Patel, and today I'm going to break down how we boosted our revenue by 18% using PayPal. Well, before I dive into how, I wanted to first let you know that this video is sponsored by no other than PayPal. But what's funny is I would have created it either way so you can copy my results. So how did I get the 18%? First off, we have a software company called Uber Suggest. Although we have paying customers from all over the world, a large chunk comes from the United States, roughly 26%. And then it's followed closely by countries like the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Japan. So I never thought about taking PayPal as a payment option because all of our paying customers have credit cards that we accept, and what's even funnier is we only got the requests to accept PayPal a few times a month. For that reason, we didn't think it was important. But when my co-founder Mike Camo told me about his girlfriend's e-commerce site, although they were only focused on the United States, roughly 40% of their customers paid via PayPal. So we decided to run an experiment. We added PayPal as a payment option on our checkout. Within 30 days, we saw a drastic difference. Our new revenue numbers grew by roughly 16%. A bit more than 35% of our customers chose PayPal as a payment option. Fast forward a few years later, that number is up to 18%. Just think about that. By adding one simple additional payment option, we grew our revenue by 18%. Plus, PayPal's global network makes it easy for a customer to pay you in one currency, and then PayPal can pay you out in a different currency, which customers love. Now, although our revenue has grown by 18% from new customers, what's crazy is over 35% of our customers prefer paying via PayPal. If we didn't have PayPal, some of them would have paid by credit card, but the users that chose PayPal typically have their bank accounts connected to the service as well as their credit cards, which has helped us reduce our churn. In other words, if someone chooses PayPal as a payment option, they typically stay subscribed to our software as a service product for a month longer than people who pay with credit card. In other words, it helps with customer longevity. If you want a quick win with your business, add it to your checkout page. It's really that simple. At our ad agency, NP Digital, we've been recommending this to our clients in all sorts of verticals. We are seeing lifts in literally all verticals, especially retail, travel, insurance, and even utilities. As an executive, you always want to find easy ways to grow your numbers and increase profit margins. This was one dead simple trick that has worked for us every time we have implemented it. When we surveyed people on why they chose PayPal, because I want to understand why it boosted our conversions by that much, they said it's because the checkout process was way faster and easier for them. With the growth of omnichannel marketing, people are coming to your website from all sorts of channels and devices. So why not make their life easier by giving them checkout options that require less effort? Now, a few things that can help you potentially get even better results than the 18% I mentioned above are, first off, the digital experience starts way before the checkout. Don't wait until the last minute to make things easier on people. From reducing clicks to making sure that your website loads fast, each touch point is super important. You can even use text to help push people along from one stage to another. For example, if you're selling an expensive product or service, you can mention on your product or services page that you offer buy now, pay later. According to RBC, buy now, pay later can have an impact on retail conversions by roughly 20 to 30%. That's huge. And to make things even better, it can lift the ticket size by roughly 30 to 50%. So not only are you getting more conversions, but you are also getting more dollars per transaction. Second, a great way to boost your returning customers is through discounts and promotions. According to Adobe Analytics, $8.9 billion was spent on Black Friday last year, and that was just online. But you don't have to wait for Black Friday to generate extra revenue. You can always run promotions to your own website visitors or even email lists. Or better yet, why not run a promotion to a whole new audience? Through Honey, you can offer promotions to their user base, and their user base is massive. Over 10 million people have their Chrome extension installed. Honey is a good way to offer discounts without cheapening the brand the typical way price cuts do. And with the macroeconomic situation and with inflation, consumers are looking to stretch the dollar, and that's exactly where PayPal's Honey helps with. Just think about it. It's a delightful experience when consumers are able to save money on gifts or purchases. So what are you waiting for? Give PayPal a try. At the very least, it can help you generate more sales.